Hey, this will be a video chart on NWTT. Got a bunch of requests for this one today, and I can see why. Looking down here, massive volume. I'm not sure if there was a news release or some sort of filing or maybe a promotion started. I'm not sure, but all you really need to know is the volume, and you can see that there is clearly a lot of eyeballs on the stock today and interest that was generated in it. It did gap up and then run, but then as you can see, it did unfortunately close at the low of the day. So I want to get this mapped out so people have an idea of what's going on from a technical perspective. So the first place to start is the volume, like I had just stated. A good day from a volume perspective. Unfortunately, there's the selling that came in, but the chart definitely broke out to some new highs here, and it actually bounced off a kind of main area of resistance, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But in terms of supports, the key support right now that we want to see hold after this gap up is going to be up here at 0005. So let me change that to green for support. Now, why is this level of support? Well, it was a previous area of resistance. You can see back here. It acted as resistance and then acted as resistance once again on Friday, where the price got up there and couldn't get above it or close above it, but closed right at the resistance. And then today, obviously it gapped up above it. So 0005 is going to be the key area of support. And if that can hold, then 0004 is the must hold. Why is that the must hold? Well, we have the 200-day simple moving average right here, which is based at 0004. So if for some reason 0005 can't hold, then 0004 has got to hold. No excuses. If it doesn't, then it's more than likely going to drop right back into this dreaded 0001, 0002 zone. So that is where the supports currently stand. Obviously, ideally, if it dropped in a bottom right there at 0006 and started to put bases up there before heading up, I'm sure nobody would complain. But from the technical perspective, 0005 and 0004 are going to be the two areas of support. Now we got to squish the chart up a little bit here to see where the resistance levels are. And like I noted, if we go back here and look at an area where there's quite a few common highs, there's two of them that stick out. The first one being right here, and then the next one being up here. And I'll get to each one of these in just a second. First, let me change them both to red for resistance. So we have that resistance, and then we have another one up here. And like I said, these areas are chosen from previous price action up around these areas. So at this level, you can see here, about 3 days hit it right there. Another day bounced off it. Another day, you can see a bunch of price action right around there. And then surprise, surprise, that is exactly where the resistance came in today, and that level was up here at 0009. Now the next area of resistance is up here. Once more, for the same reason, you can see bunch of price action around it there, some more price action, and then more price action right there. And this level is up here at 0.0011. Now, one step at a time. Obviously, we want to make sure we go through a healthy consolidation here. But if the price does start to head back up, these are going to be the next two levels of resistance. And just want to end the video on, if the price does pull back or go sideways, the lower the volume is, the better. If the price starts to head back up, then that's fine. You want to see as much volume as possible. But with any sort of consolidation, meaning pullback or sideways action, the less volume, the better. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook. And with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody. It is all free. We've been making some good money on our alerts. So I'd encourage you to go to the website, sign up, and see what it's all about. One more time, this was NWTT. Thanks for listening.